Alrighty. Try that again. Alrighty. It is Monday. The mic is a bit quiet. That looks. You're right, that'll do. That'll be fine. It is Monday. We're doing some more Pentiment. So yeah, we got done. We got done, didn't we? I thought the whole point was, oh, we're gonna get through this. There's a murder mystery. Someone's been murdered. Who is it? We've got like multiple people to look through. Refresh memory of the characters here. So I think depending on who you speak to, depending on when and all this kind of other bits and pieces you find, Depends on what kind of evidence or evidence. I don't know if there's must be a right answer. I don't think I got the right answer. I got an answer. I got the most convincing answer of Brother Ferenc. Is that his name? Brother Ferenc? Brother Ferenc? Prior Ferenc. That's who we pointed the finger at and went, oh, but I see this guy here? All those dodgy wee bits and pieces. Don't look good. He was being blackmailed. He's seemingly got what looks like a murder weapon. A wee metal rod, blood on it that he tried to bury and hide. Doesn't look good. But yeah, Brother Piero there's been a time jump. I can't remember what the time jump was. But there's been a bit of a jump. Brother Prior's dead. Brother Piero's dead. We went back to pay our respects. But then we also got a letter before we left saying, don't come back. And so far, I've met Brother Guy, who isn't happy to see me. And he just kind of left it there. I think we're in a wee hotel or something. I think we might be back in the farm. I can't remember. This one we can remember is to boot up the game. Unless it might even give us a wee what's it called? A wee I don't think it'll give us a previously on, but we'll see. Stop music. You might get it first on the next screen. And start the music. And then wait for this to load. Got a loading screen, but is it? There we go. Right. So there we go. Continue. Revolution. Part 4. Golden Hand Guest Room. What we can do is... Not that, we do have some more animals. Angry looking fish there. I can't remember buttons. That's the one. What is this one? Oh, right, this is me. I picked I went to Poland, study stuff. Know some Polish, bits of Czech and Hungarian, and can reference cultural touchstones from Krakow, Prague, and Buda. I feel like we're well rounded here. The year 1525. Bill streams me back in Kiersau, back in Tassing. I haven't talked to anyone here in years. I should stop by Klaus' house to see how he's been. So everything looks the same so far. Jocker house, yeah. I mean, the abbey seems to have survived. Everything's... I can't imagine much has changed, to be honest. Not really met anybody yet, but it's just a glossary of stuff. Don't think there's anything new. No. Nothing new. I think we're all good. Cologne. Blah blah blah. Right. So, main issue is sparse compared to what I'm used to. That's wee Hannah. Enjoying your stay. Do you know what? It's been wonderful. Been the best room we have. I'm glad it's to you like it. Anything else? Until later. I don't know if I can head it just now. It seems quite late at night and quite horrible outside. Killian, Nico, these are new people. Nico Berger, I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and her son Killian. My boy helped you your room. Is it to your liking? It's lovely. Glad to hear it. When I arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. I walked to the abbey, yes. Let's see. Heard that you were involved in solving a murder? You know what? Are you asking me self-murder? Yeah, probably best. Don't really want to speak about it. Okay, Samuel looks a bit like bit angry, sitting there polishing his sword, not threatening at all. I recognise those folk. You know what's the right thing? I don't understand why this is so hard for you. I'm scared. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to cross the Abbot. Is that wee Martin? Oh, I understand. I'm just Andreas and Miller. See you again. Oh, this is my apprentice Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. Good day. Answers that. I thought he might be your son. 7 years. So that's how long he's been away. That's nothing here. Even I just had a first. Little Otto. Otto would call him Otts. There's wee Otts. That's wonderful news. Thank you. It's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Wee Ursula as well. It's a surprising long time considering his profession and previous stroke. Not long enough for me, not long enough for Otts. Doctor Stoll said it was another stroke while he was sleeping, thankfully. I know I ever wrote to you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? Just sigh and look at the ground. Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. Can't place it. Oh, don't trouble yourself. It's me, Martin, remember? Oh yes, of course. Hello, Martin. Let I run, but I have to get these sheep back to the farm. Much as I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I have a lot to attend to. Oh, I'll see you at the meeting later. Andreas, until there. Good to see you, Martin. Just try and be pleasant. I know he's a wee arsehole, but he's grown up now. Something happening? You've picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Not going to say Klaus. Tell him to come to it. He's been dragging his feet. Okay. The many-petaled thick flower that grows easily, so easily some consider a weed. Cool. I have to pet wee Schlamouse from here. Right, so where was I going? I'm going to the Drocker house. And I'm at the meadow, so I want to go. Actually, I want to go left. Uses time in almost all of the Abbey's cooking. Oh yeah. Watch lava, I remember that face. Here we go. Andres, I had your back in Tassing. We're just gonna be polite. 7 years, we've grown up a bit. Just that's how we're going to play it. Hopefully this event will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on as is. We have a bonfire for St. John's Eve tomorrow. Tomorrow night, people get up to all sorts of mischief. St. John's. Have you a celebration of St. John the Baptist beginning at sunset on June 23rd? Coincide with Midsummer's Day and the summer solstice. Coincides, does it aye? Cool. And it's my job to do the confessions in the day that follow. To mention the grumbling the peasants are making. Fuck up, Kai. That's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such things. Sure, if there's trouble, Master Miller will be the first to stick his nose in. Oh, I see the temptation. You know what? Fuck it, guy was always an asshole. No appreciation for how privileged your life is. Easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. After Frank was executed, Father Abbott made Matthew the new prior. Frank may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse. Thanks for that. It would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, you only have a few years left anyway. Yeah, you find your habit. But friends, there's no need for such ire. There's every reason, Thomas, come on. Well, my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. I actually aim to speak to you on the abbot's behalf, Andreas. Father Gerner would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. The abbot just had me run off and now he wants me back. Don't trust him, Andreas. I can't know the minds of the Father Abbot. I just do what he asks. The library's not quite ready yet, as it does not see much use. If you come by tomorrow morning, Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Mother Illuminata? Yep. Mother Cecilia, gone. Peacefully and asleep. Good. She'll be overjoyed. And Andreas, apologise for my harsh words before. It was rash. Brother Pierre was a pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. Yeah. Right, do you know what? I was able to be the arsehole, but I was also able to kind of claw it back a bit. Just, like, don't like him, but still, civil. I won't speak inside the church on a private matter. Till tomorrow. God bless you, Andreas. I listen in. I'd be nosy, man. You know what happened to the nun that was in here? Let myself in. Oh, he's not here. He is here. Just at the wrong side of the house. Andreas? Apology. 7 years. 7 years and nothing from my friend Andreas. First Bert, then Marie just after Magdalene was born. My wife always thought highly of you. Can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. Andreas, I don't get what's going on with you here. Yeah, you should have. You should have. Too late for that now, though. But Bobo. He likes you. Casper, you go. Aye. Business seems to have grown. What are you printing? The 12 Articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labour. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, which is former duchy in the southern Holy Roman Empire. Reformed as a Swabian circle in 1512, it borders Bavaria to the west, Swiss Confederacy to the south, and Austria to the southeast. But the complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. This must be what I was talking about. Let's bring you along. May come, may not. Have a job, got kids. You know, as the abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years, now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. The cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Gertners lately, you should visit them. And Otto had you print these? Yes, why? I didn't think he'd read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. He speaks, I print, just try to do my part, I suppose. Alright, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go to the Commons, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. Of course, I'll see you then. Will you be good? Take it as a yes. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be happy to see us. Seems like you've went 7 years and just not bothered speaking to anybody, which is odd. Oh, here we are. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors, whispered to your neighbours. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent, limits on where we can move, who we can wed. And now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the council and the Rathouse? Town council. Community hall where people meet, typically a council that governs day-to-day affairs under the authority of a lord. Surely that's a sign that the abbot wishes to share his power, to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. The council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to put a favoured few against the many. This is not charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Gerno. I think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Gerno do? He locked the shrine of St. Maurice. He wouldn't allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gerno's actions aren't just. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. You're right. Yeah. Crowd noises. This is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. Get the town razed and everyone killed. Anna's right. The Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. In a dangerous game, Otto. You're not no match for trained soldiers. Don't relent. You'll be ground out of dust like the Swabian peasants. Always grind you up instead, Lenhart. You might be right if there are already soldiers about. I don't know about this. We must stand for what's right. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have had their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, Salzburg, and we can do the same with the abbot. Andreas, do you think that my family in Salzburg is alright? Yeah, civilian loss is minimal. They're probably fine. Should go to Salzburg after this. Good do. Next act, maybe? Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? A righteous cause. Martin's right. Otto starts all this and Martin pipes up and is like, yeah, Martin's right. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone ought to consider what he said. Martin has proved dependable these last few years. Martin. Okay, no, I've not been here 7 years. Fair enough. Lots of men can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. No big plan of action there. Oh no. Been too long. Lovely to see you again. I'm surprised to see you after your long absence in Tassing. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. All these years you're looking lovely as ever. I'm married now. Of course, I apologise for being so forward. Fair enough. It's right pissed off, Ava. How'd they get us? Speech was very rousing now. I swear they get better each time. The Duke doesn't catch wind yet. I'm past the point of caring, Mailer. If you're in a position, you'd understand that. It's not my place to judge, just concerned. We know the risks. Really see a sign from God. It is, Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later, I'll tell you what I can. Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. We'd be delighted to have you. We'll be there. Casper's just been told he's gone. There we go. The Gartners. Gonna have a wee chat with Endris. Just for a few days. Really pure, what a talent with colour. Sorry, Andreas. He was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes when my breaks up at the Abbey. Surprised for anything. Give you any earful? Well, he did before the unpleasantness. I'm sure you know it shook things up at the Abbey for a while. Aye, well, the guy made it clear. For what it's worth, you're still welcome in Tassing. Anyway, Matthew's prior now. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. Matthew's quite pious. True, you wouldn't think piety could be uncommon in an abbey. Well, again, though. With the peasants' Hendress. Of course, Gernel's been running them out of the ground. Top of that, we can't even use the forest anymore. Any of us used to be able to go fishing in there, but not anymore. How far? I'm going to just keep pushing. Like, come on, start up. That's me. I'm not leading the thing. But I trust Null and the peasants do too. He's a good man. The whole town knows it, even Leonhardt, though he wouldn't admit it. How's the married life been treating you? After you left and returned to Nuremberg, I take it you were married? Yeah, it's top one. I hope married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. I fear it's never going to happen. It's not a single person's caught your eye. When I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a real pretty girl at the market selling painted pots. Think about it sometimes. Maybe more than is Christian. We need to go back to Innsbruck. Really? Yeah. Life's too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. Trust me. You just seem to feel very strongly about this. But it sounds foolish. Juvenile, you might say. Don't overthink it. Just take my advice. If I ever have the chance to go back to Innsbruck, maybe I will. Something to look forward to after all. Thank you, Andreas. You're a man of inspiration. Pleasure. Endress deserves love. But I'll be Chivo for convincing them so. Did the right thing. Time for some scran. Here. York. We are, sir. No. Should I? Probably not. Poke me in the foot with a stick to wake me up. I stayed in the room upstairs. Can you remember that? Coughing a bit. When I sometimes talk about you, they said you went away for more training. What was that like? I was in Krakow, I learned a new painting technique. Oh, not the art, Andreas, about your travels. Alright. Really? Under a hill the locals call Wabble. When the dragon was alive, it was so hungry it demanded 3 cattle eat every day. But I would eat 3 cattle's worth of people. Eventually the king got tired of this and came up with a scheme. Fed the dragon a cattle's skin filled with sulphur. Sulphur? A stone that burns. Set a small fire in the heart of the sulphur. So after the dragon ate it, the fire spread and burned the dragon from the inside. Gone now, right? Of course. Couldn't have visited if its cave was still alive. If it was still alive in its cave. It's not sounding good. Can I ask you something? You know the stories about Percha and the Wild Hunt? In Germanic folklore, the Wild Hunt is a supernatural cavalcade of spirits and fiends which may cause destruction or potent war and other catastrophe if not adequately appeased. The Wild Hunt is often led by a legendary figure such as Perchta or the Devil. Hello. Didn't learn about them until I lived here. Why? Are they bad? Bad how? People say my grandpa used to talk about Percha and spirits and charms. And the old woman Otelia, she talks about them too, and says all these words I don't understand. She told me they're part of the old ways or something. Why do you think they're bad? My dad said I shouldn't listen to any of it. He said it's nonsense and that Father Thomas would be mad. He said he only tolerates it with people because they're too stuck in their ways. I don't want to get in trouble, but Otelia says if I don't learn the old ways, they'll just be forgotten. Why are you asking me? I'm afraid if I ask someone else, they'll tell my dad, or worse, Father Thomas. Are they bad? They're not bad. You should learn. It's important for you to carry on the stories and knowledge of your ancestors. That makes sense. Thanks, Andreas. That coffin's not good, man. We've got doctor training, medicine training, medical training. Once it's early. Well, Andreas, good to see you back in town. Hello, Veronica. Pulled every which way. Mum's been a cow about when I'll give her grandchildren. If I'm not doing enough work already. You shouldn't rush something as important as children. Tell her. Maybe you should talk to Andreas. If it comes from someone as successful as you, maybe she'll pay attention. Anyway, I should get back to work. We're all preparing for the festival. This is not the house I'm meant to be at. Oh, it is? Can't eat then. Oh, because I went the wrong way. Glad I'm here. But sit down to supper. Yeah, let's do it. Get some scran in us. Truly blessing everyone back together, if only briefly. Aye, that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Young boys eat too goddamn much. Stop that, Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Pray again for beloved Christine, gone now these many years. And also for my father, taken from us by the merciless greed of that bastard abbot. Pierre, you can't be swearing when you give thanks. Please help me to forgive those who have wronged us. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Yep. I was going to say, Andreas and Casper have been pretty quiet there. Why are we the only ones with bread? Quiet. Shh. So good to have you at a table again. And with another guest. Is this young man your assistant? Yes, he's my apprentice. That'd explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. Maybe did the same thing when you lived here. I feel bad eating the bread. You still drawing your journal, Andreas? Sometimes when the mood strikes. Wouldn't that be nice geography? Only had to work when the whim took us. As we toil all day and that despicable abbot starving us. Oh well, he spins in his sacramental fucking wine. Lay off him, Dad, he's only just got here. Oh, let's have some fresh pottage. How have the fate's been treating you these last few years? The Lord is testing us with another hard season, I'm afraid. I must have noticed that Peter's father is no longer with us. The winter after you left was a difficult one. With all the taxes we owed, it was hard to make ends meet. We didn't make ends meet. A little kindness from the abbot could have spared us, but no. Sorry? Why, you don't control the abbot's cruel heart. Anyway, the debt was my responsibility to pay, and I failed. This year, the whole family's been ill. Andreas, Peter, Ursula with an ague, and me, well. Clara lost a child in childbed a year ago now. Have any idea what the cause might be? Yes, it's alright, Veronica. Agnes suggested it might have been a fright I was given during the flood. It's like swept away in the flood. The child came early. Agnes tried her best to save him, but he had a deformity of the skull and didn't live long. It was... don't think about it. Just keep the conversation going. We're already thinking about it. Please leave me alone for just a while. Just a while. The Lord doesn't seem to look our way any longer. I feel like that was the wrong thing to say. That's why it's time for us to take matters in our own hands. Not at the table. Can we not talk about this now? Yoki was married while you were away, Andreas. Hey, Andreas. Why else do you think I'm here? Makes sense. Yoga's been good to me. There aren't many other options in Tassing anyway. Could have just left it. Yoga's good to me. It's been a couple of springs, but I'm still not used to being married. Congratulations, Yog. Thanks, Andreas. It's been a one blessing in a dark season. Figure it out, still up. What have you been up to, Andrews? Ink sweat. Miserable. Should I say? I left them so far from theirs now. Don't leave them waiting. I can't think of anything but miserable little problems. Think you're rude if you don't say something. Those say Chip spent a fortune. Just see the apprentice. I'm not having any children then. I do my best to be helpful. Sorry, Casper. Didn't want to throw in all the kind of money chat. You should maybe excuse yourself and rest. You're sick. Mom, I'm still hungry. Well, you can have mine. I thought nobody else gets any bread. Up. Ursula, give it back. I'm not going to have people in this town saying we can't feed our goddamn guests. Besides, we all have what to get back to, don't we? Honestly, Peter, your pride is going to be... I mean, it is an issue. It's going to be a bigger issue. Get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. Don't mean to overstay. Sorry, Andreas, it's just in a bad mood. It was lovely to see you again. Thanks for coming, Andreas. Will you be staying for St. John's Eve? I think so. We'll commit. It feels like I'm going to be here anyway, because something's going to happen, otherwise why would I be here? Head to bed. Remember, we went all the way around here. No, we're not. I'm lost. Oh, wait, I see where I am. Yep, I'm lost. I should have took that road up. Town Commons, then to the right. Right. I'm with you now. With you. Church and Druggers. Past the church. No. Sin of Saul. The sin of Saul. Still, there's someone crying out. Mr. Amelie. She was a mystic. Maybe having one of her visions. Mr. Amelie, you alright? Philistines. This is in the hand of God. Complain. Complain! Is something happening that complain? Complain right now. Ooh. Sister Amelie? You're the artist, Andreas. What did you see? I don't remember. What did I say? Something about the sin of Saul. The first monarch of Israel, according to the Old Testament, Saul was divinely rejected from the kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instruction. Oh, I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go get him? If you could, yes. His house is just around the corner. And get Father Thomas. Your son? No. You know what? Think of him like a son. Devotion is misplaced. He sees you as a father and he wants to honour you as any Christian child should. As Paul told Ephesians, fathers must not provoke anger in their children through ill treatment. I have little advice for mothers and fathers that does not come from scripture. Still advice. My world is one of spirit, decoupled from the march of life and death. Is that a mattress? It looks like a hole in the floor. That cannot be her bed. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. Mercifully small. This cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thoughts. The world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. When my will is his will, he graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. Join your will to be intimate with Jesus as though he were your wedded husband. I mean, that's logic. Just seems a bit baffling to say, Master Mailer. Where did you hear that? I just smiled. I have thoughts of my own. Someone make a translation for me. I'm glad you have an interest in spiritual matters. These are not words to speak lightly, nor ideas to speak lightly of. The revelations we experience can be terrifying to us and those who witness us experiencing them. They are not dreams, but waking visions of the greatest divine forces. Didn't mean to offend. Right, good. Right, we found somebody that isn't offended. Andreas is kind of seemed dead right. It's difficult for us to communicate these experiences through the written word. Look, what is that hole in the ground? A grave. That seems macabre. I dug up before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites, before I was enclosed here. I dig a little more each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. Once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. What if it's wrong? I wish I could give a helpful answer, but I don't know. I felt this was my calling even before I could admit it to myself. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It's all too much for me. Feels like a bit like confession, this. The human heart's no small thing. It can hold so much. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. Seemed prudent. I may have had another vision. Andreas said I spoke of the sin of Saul, Philistines, and Compline. What do you think it means? Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? I appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Okay. I'm confused. What did that all mean? I'm not sure, but last time I heard Sister Amelia have a vision, just before the Baron was murdered. Do you think Sister Amelia be receiving warnings? I'm going to say there's layers. It's like an onion. These visions. No revelation with real power or prophecy could be understood plainly. The meaning must be hidden or implied. Yeah, it's pretty complicated, but we're going to bed. It's too late. I focus on this. It's oh, the room's quite sparse. Did that already. Getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. If it's going to happen. I mean, something must happen. Meet Illuminata at the library. Oh, that's right. Big boss Illuminata. Did you drop this? No, I don't think so. Go back with this writing. You were warned. What does that mean? I wonder about what? It has to do with the murder that happened last time we were here. I was here. I thought they caught the murderer. Kinda. Let's just head up. I found what could be argued as circumstantial evidence. Morning, Hannah. Go see what the deal is. Oh, I thought it was a rock that was there. The flowers. I think it's weird. I got basically told to do one. And they were like, no, just come back. Let's just come up here. Have a look at some books. After being told for how long, it's like, you don't get to see these books. Ugh. There he is. Andreas? What are you doing here? Paladin also asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. Something happened to the shrine. Falahab has ordered that we bring the hand into the church. Pilgrims are still welcome to come and visit the relic, but it's off limit to the townsfolk. Aye. The abbot has had enough of the peasants and townsfolk rebelling against the abbey. He is their rightful lord. The abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let this 12 articles drivel pass. The abbot refuses to leave the relic at the risk of destruction. The hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the abbey open. What about the faith of the townsfolk? Then they can stop engaging in such heretical and sinful behaviour. The abbot's trying to protect the relic, nothing more. What about the complaints? While the abbot has done all he can, until the presence can see reason, the relic will remain in the church. Yeah, this is cruel. I will do my duty as my vows my lord commands me, Andreas. Cool. Whatever, guy. Honestly. You're arseholes, man. I wonder if I can actually sneak into the library this time. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've been in Krakow recently. Nuremberg's still good though. You're asking, but did you find the music in Krakow? How did you find the music? Excellent. King Sigismund of the Archbishop of Wawel are patrons of ensembles and hosts foreign musicians at court. But here, I have heard Krakow is such a beautiful city. I'm glad they're making beautiful music as well. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what has been created across Christendom. Which came to pay respects to Brother Piero. Oh, sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man, a faithful servant. He was my friend and teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it's good to see you again. Alright, I was going to say good morning, but it's no morning. Where are you? Is it evening? Afternoon? Most people worry about evening, Kashi. How you doing? You recovered for the jet lag yet? Or is it still very much all up in your face? Never go to the tower. Because there's never anything up there. Let's see if they fixed this wee secret passage to the library. Yeah, they have. Okay. No secret passage to the library then. I don't even know where I'm going. Almost 7? Okay, well, good evening then, Kashi. I can get to the library. Oh, of course I can get to the library. Slept till 10:30 last night, was up at 5:30. Jeez. Busy day, busy all day at your sister's wedding? Oh, how'd the wedding go? I'm assuming, well, like, everyone's married, everyone's still happy. There was no drama. Although no drama at weddings a bit boring. I mean, there must have been some drama. Somebody must have been unhappy. Like a jilted ex or something. I was like, no, love me instead. Like proper soap stuff. I had a nap for an hour in the car on the drive back. I'm pretty good. Tired, but good. Yes. Be like, so long as the good feelings there. It's like the tired bit, that's fine. We can deal with that as long as we feel good. But how's the fam getting on? Obviously, all very happy to see you. Went really well. It was lovely. It was a sunny day. Good. Glad to hear it. Everyone's happy and it went well. Everybody looked amazing. And see the fact it was sunny, completely dry. Even better. Yes, this is dinner. Looking like a real artist now. Pressure must be living like a lord. I seen a dinner look like a real one before. God man, Andres is having a bad time. This. I don't know anything about misery. You get to choose what you do with your life. Honestly, you're not the one with fucking trolls. Thanks to Zonk last night. Ripped the band-aid off. Check. Yeah. I'm never sure how you're meant to properly adjust to jet lag. Like, I've never experienced it. So I'm not really sure how you'd adjust to it. I'm always tired, so it doesn't matter where I go. I'm going to be wandering about half asleep anyway. But that's good. You need to remember exactly what you did, Cassie. So see when you're back, do the same thing again and be like, right, a dab hand at this, back here, to get rid. And by the next day, we'll be like, jet what? Aye. You solve your troubles, Andreas. I'm stuck with mine. I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anybody of higher rank, so they donated to the Abbey. God, man. The amount was substantial enough for the Abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the Abbot. I loved my life before Kearsau. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in Tassing right now. You're lucky at half the life you do, Andreas Meller. You men can become whatever you like. While I, a woman of noble birth, am forever stuck sitting with crones and old men. I've accepted a lot these past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Having a day or half a day to tire yourself out when you arrive is good. You sleep night. So like basically off the plane, you're like, right, what we're doing, we'll be gone. Give me food places, give me a place to go. Pictures, we're going to run about. Maybe there's some actual running proper. Sleeping the whole day is not advisable. Sounds so good though, Kashi. So you're just sleeping the whole day, like no worries. The whole day I'm just going to sleep. Good. Oh, excuse me. It's better than it was. I should tell them my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas. Yeah. Bye, Zdena. Right, we're here for some... Will we actually get into the library? Wow. Thank you, Sai. And good morning. So obviously not taking my hay fever tablet. I don't think I have any hay fever tablets. Nope. No. You're just gonna have to make do with me sneezing. Helps be outside in the sun. Oof. Ugh. Wouldn't be me, Kashi. No, I need blinds down and just have a kind of like a little sliver of light coming through. That's enough. Good morning, Sai. How are you doing? You're fueled up. Lovely breakfast. What have you had for your dinner, Cash? It's going to be around about... It's going to be around about dinner time. Aye, so we'll... She's talking to us in the future, Si. Way in the future. Been too long. I know Father Abbott made it clear you were not to return when you left. We would hope to hear from you. Aye, see, Abbott said don't fucking come back. And I came back and he's like, I fucking told you not to come back. Piss off. And now he's like, oh, we got books, Andrew. Do you want to come back? Books. Buy some, come on. Bowl of Cheerios did wake up earlier, but back ached and just rolled over for a bit. Oh, I was awake. I set an alarm for 7:30, so I'm going to get up. Things to do before stream. I got up at 25 to 9. I was like, wow, got enough time to quickly get ready and toast. Actually, I was hoping to have some like nice wee apricot Wheaties, but I hadn't realised I'd left my milk sitting out, and yeah, it wasn't great. Ooh, we're having soup. A soup. Love a good soup. But we've talked about this with the big, dense piece of bread. Love a good soup, man. You're right. Well, be nice. We'll try to be nice. We'll try to be civil to everybody. Right. Oh, nice pasta. Cashy. Can I pasta? Can I pasta? Got some leftover pizza for lunch today, and I am looking forward to it. Nah. A kind compliment, but certainly better safe for one who has not taken vows. I'd hoped your attitude would change in the past few years, but I suppose it's none of my concern now. Yeah, just try to be nice. It's not my concern. My business day concerns the sale of books from this library. I'm sorry I have to say it in such state. It sees very little use these days. After Baron Rothwogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild of St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg, you know, where people haven't been killed. Bit easier. Well, again, that's no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books have been suffering of neglect. After Melissa Celia's death, neither I nor sisters Dena had the time to maintain our inventory. I would just say it's terrible. As Brother Piero was fond of saying, all things change in time. Now, all that remains are books for sale to interested parties. The task that Father Gernot has entrusted to me. And Sisters Dena. I remember the help. Have a look. Maybe you can find a book for little Magdalene. Something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea. What's with the big hole in the floor? Eh? First of all, perhaps Klaus would not object to this romance given its emphasis on Christian virtues. A 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wilfram von Eschenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure tale. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire her imagination. There we go. I was like, that cannot be the only book. I think there's a Latin translation of some Origins homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burned. Prolific 1st century aesthetic and theologian best known for his exegetical writings of homilies. I'm not entirely sure what homilies are. Influenced the development of the Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. Probably not a great gift for a young... Wait. This is the same book Canada's notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Whoever wrote this is responsible for writing notes. I need to ask Illuminata about this. See if I'd managed to sneak in before. When I found this. Jacobus de Vorgain's Golden Legend. A good Christian should know the legend of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. am I just going to go in and take everything? Oh, Richard de Bury's Biblon? I can't read these words. Is a text on the collection and preservation of books. 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham, Richard de Bury was was one of the first private book collectors and is best known for the Biblon prescribed the care of his collection. Maybe this is where Illuminati and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Not a good book for a printer's daughter. I'm not going to waste this opportunity. I'm going to just have a nosy at everything. Albertus Magnus de Animalibus. 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. Man, day enough. Prolific writer, he is known primarily for his work on Aristotle and his knowledge of natural science. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. This could inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Do you know what, Illuminati? I'll take it all. But whilst I'm here, who wrote this? Because there's some questions needing answered. All of them. What? Oh no. Go for the animal one. It's a wealth of knowledge, I'm sure you'd enjoy it. Those Druckle's daughter Magdalene will. That may pose a challenge for her, but ensure with persistence she can overcome it. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where'd you find it? I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalogue. On around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? Not in our catalogue. I'm afraid I don't know who you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. Right, and I didn't bring any books for summoning. Joke? Yeah. Anyway, it's a shame we can't figure out who penned this. The author is the same person who wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine book can't? Well, Adoc told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. Been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in a library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Someone who was manipulating people at Kiersau and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. So one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, but the Baron was lured. He did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Kiersau and Tassing's secrets. I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalogue and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbott would mind if you kept it. Good egg. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it. I didn't mean to click out of that, I wasn't finished reading. Stupid thumbs. I will eat with the jiggers when I've spoke to Adoc. Skiptoni felt a dish, but quickly after finally getting closed the library. Yeah. Place is pretty miserable looking. Nah. Nothing to steal or have a nosy at. Hey Doc, where the fuck are you? Oh wait, it's going to be eaten. We're all going to be eaten. That means, damn it. I could have a nosy in the sacristy, is that what it's called? Or the goodies are. Or the bits. Kitchen, but can I get into the cellar? Ooh, I couldn't get into the cellar before. Alright. Right, let's feed the cat. There's no good energy to chase after the mouse or the rat, so here, have a wee sausage. Fair enough. Alright. Now it's like one of those things, is like, does everything have a meaning here? And I'm just like, anytime I can do something like this must mean something. Like, this must mean something. And your house habit, or can I have a nosy? No, right. There's you. Oyster. Where is it they all eat? Chapter house? No. This is too big. What the fuck? Where did it eat? Refectory. That must be it. It is. You're all there, but I'm looking for... Okay. Right, okay, right, they're all eating. So... get to them later, I suppose. something was going to happen there with that the camera panned upwards. Right, where am I going? Who am I having dinner with? The Drucker house. Right. The Druckers. One. Looking for Scran. I was begrudgingly being like, oh, right, you're here. Best give you some lunch. I was ready to sit down and eat. Would you and Cass care to join us? There you go from. Anything else on? Welcome back. And yes, these are my friends Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They're on their way back to Prague. Day? Excuse me, not getting up. It's a bit difficult. I understand. Nice to meet you both. That sounds like a real world, Klaus. There's a lot more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. It's a wonderful segue into the gift I brought her. When's her birthday? Later last month. Perfect. She's only 2 years old. Sure, she'll learn quickly in a printer's house. Nice start. You should probably pray. We're accustomed to being guests in Christians' homes. Thanks for asking, Klaus. I'll lead the prayer. Blah, 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 blah. And the guests are just like, do what you want. It's your house. It's been such a long trip. Is it time? I'm just sore everywhere. Anyway, I'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. Yeah. We're on the print shop there. Have you ever been to Bohemia? Oh yes, I spent some time there. You learn the Czech? Hello. I don't know what they're saying. I don't think I've heard that language before. It's Czech. If you've never spent time with Bohemians, you won't have heard it. It's not polite to speak another language in presence of someone who does not understand it. It's dear. Oh damn, I didn't mean to skip that. It hasn't seen this many arts under one roof in a while. Complimentary. And new techniques, new types, new styles being developed every year. Benjamin's trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. See how novel. We'll try to be nice, right? We'll try not wind people up unless it's Brother Guy. But everyone else will try, at least be civil way. Still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. That took a while. Something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I finish, Klaus. Good. I'd like the... Oh. You're fine. Right. Cool. Like, oh, touch and go for a second. I need to get ready to sell to travellers as the passes open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through the sheet. Got a lot of people talking, a lot coming over to Otto's way, thinking. Well, you heard yourself, Andreas. What do you think was happening in Tassing? I feel like Savvy's always been an ass. I feel like that's what the Wayne's going to say. You're not wrong. Remember what happened to Atelia's house? The Abbot took it away. She lost everything. She works for Father Thomas now. The 12th articles. Sorry, not trying to bring up bad memories. I was trying to say that things have been hard on peasants for years. It's just gotten worse. If the Abbey is such a bad state, there must be someone that Abbot can appeal to for more money. He could try and work it out. Aye, 7 years. Well, at least 7 years. Always try to reason with them. The abbot won't listen. What have we got? Got some bread. Apple pie. Right, I'm going to start with the pottage. Saving that apple pie for last. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw all through Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. I mean, H, you sure you're fine? Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What's the Swabian League? Double check. The Swabian League was a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, and the hired or retained mercenaries. Hi, bro. Raw having soup. I feel like I'm going to actually have to have soup for dinner as well. It's like soup everywhere. Value for coin, not for cause. We can't speak to their motives if we tried to stay away from them, but they were intimidating even at a distance. Peasants aren't careful, Tassing can draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Otto will keep things peaceful. It only takes one, doesn't it? It's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Kearsau. Bit of red, just mop up the last of that. You know what? You have every right to be angry. Time passed and I finally had better than marry. I'm sorry. Like, it things a little awkward. Right, yeah. I thought it might be. This. We can't travel now. This is all my fault. Should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. We need midwife. Is the one who would accept Rachel? Agnes. Klaus. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassing as long as I can remember. Never turned any women away. Drummage, enough with the tanks. Get me the midwife. Yeah, right. Enough talking. We both have to leave. Yeah, obviously. I wish Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. But you should go see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. Yeah, that's like... Yeah. We don't need to know this right now, Klaus. Honest man. Woman's in labour. Just help her. Go see some bonfire prep. Taking the longest route there. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. Commons look festive, decorated lettuce. Oh, the flowers, master, and the bonfire's huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work at a rate for you, Enders? Come along as expected. Nearly finished. All in place, Sorrow. They're going to really stick it to the abbot and like put a picture of his face up top and then set it in fire. After the bonfire, we celebrate as usual. Gather in the woods and the women will collect herbs and tradition demands. The abbot has forbade harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against God's law. The forest belongs to all of us, as do all its game and fowl and fish. You cannot claim ownership over which the Lord gave us to hold in common. Sorry, Father, we'll proceed as planned. Aston has never let anything get in the way of us, of our St. John customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. Remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns around the earth, God and the saints are with us. I think Otto's going to die. I think Otto's going to be the one to get it. Good day, Andreas. Hello, Oshlav. He looks upset at Otto's announcement. Is everything alright? Otto is becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gelno will not take this news well. Well, who's telling? Otto just announced his plans in the comments, and Tassing is a small town. Of course, the abbot will hear about it. Fair point. Why is the abbot so angry? Did you just hear Father Thomas Andreas? The abbot declared the woods off limits. Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the abbot will tell you more. He sent me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. Don't trust him. Does the father want to discuss the situation over supper? What does the abbot think he can pry at me now? Watch your tone around the abbot, Andreas. Will you go or not? Fine. Does it extend to Cabot? Cabot? Casper? Sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbott has asked you to come to his house alone. Tell the abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, we're going to see what the fuss is about. We're back at the Gold Hand after dinner. Can I help set up the festival decorations while you're with the abbot? Yeah, but be safe, Casper. There's messages floating about. People are shifty. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like the abbot. Don't trust him. Alright. You best not keep the abbot waiting. Right, okay, okay. Well, no. Can't even highlight that one. Oh, we tell Brigitte. Oh, there we go. Bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Right, let's go see what this abbot wants. I'm not happy about it. I don't think I've ever been able to get in the church before. Pain of the Virgin Mary. What does labyrinth symbolise? Interesting. It's a cultish, is that what you're saying? Something not quite right about it. Oh my god, excuse me. Ugh, that was rude. We've got time, we've got another thing that I can't really pronounce. Have we nosy? It says it's off limits, but I might have a look. Well, given us no restrictions, townsfolk can't even gather sticks without a fee. The shrine must be still there. Honestly, did not expect it to be there. Is it the waterfall? Old mine. Right. All this is still here. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting like something to be torn down, or I did not think the shrine would still be there. So that'd be gone. Right. Let's go see what this BAM wants. Shh. Right. I keep taking like the longest route possible to places. Refectory. Lucas. What do you say for yourself? Still work in the kitchen? Yes, I'm assistant brother Washlav. I've been making more complex dinners recently for my father Gerner. The rest of the brothers eat simple fare, but the abbot has the privilege of food from around the world. Does he? Aye. Why isn't he that? Well, he's the abbot. Brother Washlav says the abbot always gets the best. Watching yesterday's stream, cloistered in days, like to keep it consistent, Si. I need something to connect it all up. Says Val Matthews was odd because he ate the same food as the rest of the brothers. I don't mind though. I've been learning a lot of new ways to cook things recently. What are you cooking? Semi collect something from, but I can't remember what it was. Something from the cellar? Probably. So much in there though. If I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. We always need more onions. I'll leave you to it. Hey Doc, it's Andreas. Ah, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. You flatter me. You are flattered by my rating. Yours and Brother Piero's both, God rest his soul. It's a blessing to work with talents such as yours and Piero's. Gabriel and Rupert and Sister Michaela, when the nuns helped us with our labours. So many years of toil. They're all gone now. They're all at rest with the Lord. Soon I'll be gone, then Brother Guy, and all that remain of us are our books. You know, speaking of books, hey Doc. Just say it, I'm fine. More at ease than last time. Maybe so, I may have walked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so it also contents me. Oh, Andreas, but I must rest. Good to hear your voice at Kearsau again. Before I go, could you look at this? I can barely read anymore. I can describe it to you. It's a book of origins homilies written in a fine book hand. And it's cinder around the edges. You know it. Do you know where it came from? Who wrote it? Andreas, forget this book. I came from a place of fire and a terrible darkness. What? This cover, these leaves, they bear the marks of a great evil that was done. Soul can also bear such marks, carry them for a lifetime. Who wrote it? Whose soul, man? There is a presence that watches over this place, Andreas. A presence that wishes for things to remain as they are. Sister Margaret said she smelled the devil's presence at Kearsau. Can't say any more, Andreas. I'm sorry. You can't tell me any more. I dare not for your own good. Oh, honestly. Where's the abbot? Why is he not? He asked me for dinner. Oh, wait. I need to go to the abbot's house. That would make sense. Right. Before I do that, I need to jump to the toilet. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, grab a wee drink. A bit early for a snack. Just grab a wee drink, stand up, get a wee stretch. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, we're back. Right, time to... Oh, it's not working. There we go. That was weird. Let me speak to the abbot. See what his problem is this time. Uh-huh. Glad you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Ready to poison me, you mean? Is that what you're going to do, aye? Oh, oh my god, that would be a twist. Imagine he gets poisoned and I play as Casper try to figure out the murder. Thought you didn't ever want to see me. Well, the Lord calls us to forgiveness, even when that might be difficult. I think it's high time we reconcile, Master Mailer. Please sit and we'll pray together. Yeah, the bounty, blah blah blah. Right, each of us here at the World of Wisdom, prudence, guidance, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. Well, Washlav, so was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned drop by at all. You fucking asked, didn't you? You've done quite well for yourself after all. It's good to see that your time in Kirsa was not squandered. You even looked part of the famous arts now. What have you been doing in recent years after leaving such a mess in Tassing? In Poland. Is anything is left after all the rampaging of the Protestants? Great deal of beautiful art. Hans Durer's made a home there. The king's artist. Really have heard of his brother's work. Trouble's half the fun. I see you're older, but none the wiser. Right. Why am I here? In truth, I'd hope to discuss the rising tension between the Abbey and townspeople. I'd like to clarify the situation for you. Just let you clarify that Piero was guilty all those years ago? Aye, let's go with that. This is precisely why I asked you here. I'm trying to prevent another terrible situation like that. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. All those little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Then why the high taxes? What do we have? What do we have? Lebkuchen? Oh, that. Pheasant. Plum pudding. That's been saved for last. The scriptorium closure. The taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. Just because you said the scriptorium doesn't mean townsfolk should suffer. Yeah, like there must be another option. The other guy has gone over the Abbey's expenses carefully, Andreas. Raising taxes is the best way to cover these costs. What about prohibiting the peasants from using the forest? Oh, see, I love a sweet, I like a sweet thing. Aye, that's good. But then you mix it up, so it's like sweet, savoury, and with a plum pudding. Just a nice wee mix of everything. Anyone jump in for the pheasant? Savoury it up a bit. The forest belongs to the Abbey. The peasants have no right to use it. Legally, it's theft. Yeah, why are you speaking to me? I've tried talking with all, but the man won't budge. I asked you here for your opinion on the matter since the peasants refused to speak to me directly. I hear they continue their disobedience by collecting herbs on St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. That is grave, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. That certainly creates an ultimatum. I hate ultimatums, man. You would condemn the town over something so petty? One I'm hoping to not have to use. Plum pudding me. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You do have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're a successful man and the townsfolk believe they'll like you. I'd like you to convince the other townsfolk, the printer for example, that this uprising is not in their best interest. The rest of the town will follow and the peasants will have no chance to resist. See, the fact you keep calling them peasants just makes me not want to help you. Prince of Giant Grimseys, why not talk negotiate? Don't want to pout in this, I don't have a stake in this, I don't want to make enemies. Damn your plan and damn you, father. Yeah, negotiate. I'm a forgiving man, but auto stubbornness has challenged even me. I just don't think you like being told no. I think that's your issue. I always past the point of talking, that's why I'm begging you for help in the matter. Please take more time to think about it. I apologise, we must conclude for now. I'm expected to leave the service at Compline tonight. Thinking what we discussed, Andreas, I trust you can find your way out. Well, I have spent a fair amount of time here. Return to the commons, where someone's died. Probably Otto in the forest. Get dragged right into the middle of another mystery. Awfully quiet. I mean, it's the middle of the night, but still. Anything else going on? No, okay. I am not going the right direction, am I? I have to go to the town commons for some reason. Thought I was going to bed. Look how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. Yeah, let's not start comparing. Oh, Nuremberg's better. Nah, I'm not doing that. There isn't anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire and see the costumes and watch them collect health, Master Mela? Yeah, okay. I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow. Better know. Otelia. Andreas the painter. Good to see you too. When did I say it was good to see you? The only reason I remember you is because you bothered me about that rat, the Baron. Anyway, no time to talk now, fancy man. Time to call to the fire. St. John Eve mean a lot to you? Saint's Eve, right. Arwan's mama picture. There's Ardane Quest Guaud Perti. Venus Clementi. I'm gonna go. Enjoy the evening, but if you want my advice, stay out of the woods tonight. Well, see. Now it just makes him want to go to the woods. And get to the woods for this direction, can I? Nah. Yeah, honestly, see if there's another murder, you would automatically just go to... Do you think Andres has got something to do with this? Because he was here the last time there's a murder. And now he's here again and there's another murder. Met once before on your first visit. You were drawn something by the waterfall? Smoky. Well, Adam, but people call me Smoky. Yes, I remember. Didn't see you in the town commons. Well, of course, it doesn't really affect me. I was worried that there's anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. That won't change for me if they get in their way. Yeah, but still. I don't want to get involved. I'm fine as I am. Supporting them would be the proper Christian thing to do, I guess. When have any of them done the Christian thing for me? You provide the service. Pride is a sin. All I want is fairness, decency. I've given them my work for years, but they refuse to treat me right. They mock me for my blind faith, as I have to keep a constant eye in the kiln for days on end and can't go to church as often. They laugh at the way I stink. I can't help that, you know. Yeah, you need to be better than that. I'm not sure I have it in me. Well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Mailer. Bye then. Good talk, Smokey. Let's get some sleep. Maybe make myself a little bit duller. Light is far too harsh. Just give me a wee bit of headache. Right, let's go to sleep and we'll get up to find out there's been another murder. I'll get woke up in the middle of the night to see there's been a murder. Oh, heading back here. A little bit of a dream. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, this is only way around. Oh, wow, this is the only way around. I was like, I follow that back. There must be another way in. No. What is it? Come home. I will, soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you now? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in Krakow? Never an ounce of love in your heart for me. Of course there was. No longer. I hate... Let's just say nothing. Fine. Go back to your halls, the women who make you happy. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Presence would only amplify the grief. Stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Just leave me alone for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Thank you. I think they lost a son, maybe. It has been 7 years. I actually thought he would have a child. It's like the done thing. Oh, August. I know you aren't going to say anything. You never say anything. Sorry I couldn't do anything for you. There's not much one can do against the plague. You get tired where you are. Last time I saw you, I say goodnight to you. Couldn't come to bed, so I stood in the doorway. Stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. Don't know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say goodnight. Still look the same age to me. Wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. You ever picture someone clearly if you love them? I loved you, little boy. I loved you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night, and I find my way back to her. Back to you. I love you, August. Night. Cool. That's the thing. That was something. Oh man. Where's Prester John? And where is Socrates and St. Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the ship of fools. Melancholia. Why won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. Now? More and less than caution. Ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melancholia. What happened to you? What happens to you happens to us. Foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind. Your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. How did it come to this? You have turned your gaze to your own dark centre. You know the courses of your own life. You know how the choices you've made have brought you here. No, what did I? Change your life. I shouldn't be here. I need to help someone. Is Casper alright? Your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. Still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. It is pretty dark. Where is Casper? I'm not liking this. I mean, straight off, going to the woods. Wait, this way's the woods. Sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Where is Casper though? Why are you in a hurry? Okay, I'll leave them to that. What is that man? Oh, there he is. You're not here. What do you mean didn't come back? Where have you been? I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deep in the woods. I left to go see what it was. Oh yeah, that's with Killian. Well, Gerner, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk but lost track of that costume buffoon. Forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. Oh, again. Someone's screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town together. Yeah. I've seen these fellows before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in those stupid costumes. Worry about that later. Called it. Someone released the rope, the platform crushed him. This happened. Baltus and Lenhart and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what happened. And then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off the rat house. Must have been whoever released this rope. What were you doing during all this, Lenhart? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen? Shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Casper, look to see if Otto had a note. Do it! Alright. Gonna find a note with some very nice handwriting. What were you expecting? Not sure. Oh, I know what you were expecting. You were expecting a note like we did like last time. But Ava. The abbot must have killed him. Bastards always had it out for Otto. We all know it. Knew it. We need answers. How dare you? I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Yet that's really going to help your case, innit? Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. Cass was right, even if we don't have any proof. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Oh man, everything's kicking off. To the abbey! And can they catch us? No, if I let go, that's right. That was it. I wonder what would happen if they did catch us, but... Nah. Oh. Oh, they're gonna get us? No, they're not. Brothers! In the library now. To the library! And what about nuns? Ran through the church. This way. They're actually going to leave us out here? They are. Arseholes. By the way, Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true, he did arrive with you, but you don't know what he was doing before that, do you, Andreas? What? Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward! Killer! Andreas, move! Gernot, now I've had time to run from the commons to the forest to come back with us. I don't think logic's going to work here. It's a mob. Those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. I mean, that's one way to sort your tax problem, isn't it? Everyone was in costume. Try it. I'm going to logic this, but I don't think it's going to work. I didn't recognise most of you in your outfits until you talked to me. Fine, damn it, you've got one day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. All I want is justice for my husband. Please, you must find the murderer. I won't stop until I find who killed him. I mean, Andreas, I feel like an early start would have been, you know, whatever. Business are really convinced that Gernot killed Otto, but it was impossible. Most definitely, but the abbot's an ass. You know what? I'm just gonna. They're at odds. Many of the peasants hate the abbot. I would like to see him suffer like they have. Pia was furious. He's only giving you a day to find the murderer. Why'd you even agree to find who really killed Otto anyway? Didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? Everyone deserves justice. You have a good heart, Master Andreas. Who do you think did it? Where do we even start? Talk to Leonhardt. He's always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He's very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. Nah, even if he didn't, he might know who else did. But Martin Bauer. We saw him talking to Otto. They seemed to be arguing over something. Not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. Or did he? We're just not going to start like pointing fingers. Can't think of anyone else. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is. We need to move fast. The murderer confessed to Father Thomas? Maybe, but yeah. Eavesdropping confession. Since St. John's Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Well, the townsfolk might have heard something anyway. That's a good place to start. And the golden hand. Yeah, so I might loosen some tongues. The person who ran by us in the forest, they were wearing these flowers. I've never seen them before. Well fucking done, Casper. We have to find the source of these flowers in the woods. They might give us some sort of connection to the killer. Although it might have a medicinal use. Someone with medical knowledge and Tassing might know where it grows. Who would have that knowledge? Florian, Sister Gertrude, Agnes, Steinerin, or Werner Stolz. I have a lot of good places to start, even though time is short. A good chance to find the real killer. Right. The yellow flower, that's the lead here. Because I feel like all I'm going to get is hearsay from folk. I'm going to go and speak to... Oh no, wait. Where is Stoltz? I need to go through the town. Not up to the mill. Central town, then north of the town. There he is. Perfect. Andreas, well, do you have a moment? Dr. Stoltz. Dr. Stoltz, do you have a moment? Are you familiar with these flowers? I thought you might have used them in your practice. I'm familiar, but I can't place them. My medical training relies on more universal treatments than local wives' herbs. You could speak with the Steinery woman, she might know the more provincial uses. It's either been longer than either of us has been alive. Take your future questions to her then. Good day, Mailer. Right. Now, question is... I don't know where Agnes's house is. No. Another murder and another investigation. He does like sticking his own in, doesn't he? Wonder how long Rat House construction will be delayed now. Agnes. Oh, there we go. Steinell House. Agnes, you got a second? A bit occupied. Do you need something? Just a second. Do you know these flowers? Sounds like a nice them, suggest you might know where they grow. Marsh yellow cups. I've gathered these before for herbal purposes. They're incredibly useful. I always found them east of the shrine, St. Setia, in the forest by the Roman ruins. Didn't know there was anything east of the shrine. We know. I think you learned everything about Tassing your first visit, did you? Push through the underbrush and you'll find the place and these flowers. What are they used for? I mean, it was a very simple... See the amount of time it took you to say, oh, look, time and place, blah, blah, blah. You could have just said, all this. Now go away. But whatever. Whatever, it's all good. East of the shrine. I think I see an opening behind these trees, at least in a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where the mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? Should see where it leads, but it will take a while though. I'm going to follow in this route here. These buildings. What is this place? Some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Yep, covered in flowers here. Find something useful after all. Let's look around. I expect to say in the Latin instead of an aqueduct. But we're not going to talk about what it says. A Roman depiction of a nymph, there's an inscription underneath, probably a dedication. The Romans believed that keeping the nymph of the spring happy would ensure the water stayed fresh. The system must have doubled as her temple. A lot of these flowers. Another inscription, still in good shape. Just not talking about these inscriptions. Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. Odd. Well, we found the costume. The costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. Much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. Whoa! That was close. Don't let you fall. It's not a long drop. Just get someone to go bring a rope. Can't abandon you. Yeah, bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. Brilliant. See if you just bloody went when I asked you to, Casper. No, we're both stuck down here. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I hurt anything. Guess that wasn't really that long of a fall. Okay, you're not hurt. We're all good. Wish there was a little more light down here. I can't see a thing. I'm going to look around see if I can find a way out. The water's mucky. Can't see shit. It's an exit. It seems like an exit, but it's not allowing me through. Come on, Casper, you got this. Nice. I'm impressed. Just remember how flammable these brush rags are. Why we can't have flint and steel? Why not? Situations like this, Andreas. See, honestly, Casper. Good egg. You must collect water from the spring to feed into the aqueduct. Up in the meadow. Suppose. All I need to do is follow it back. Casper is extremely useful. Its hull collapsed here. Based on our orientation, this must head towards the town church. So there's a Roman settlement? No. Many things in Tassing are built on what came before. There's a gap. Do you want to try and squeeze through? Seems risky. Be careful then, if you insist. I mean, you could be holding that, Andreas, but whatever. Find that interesting? What'd you find? It was very dark and it felt strange. Not a way out. You mean strange? Like I wasn't supposed to be there and it smelled strange, like something old. I think he came out. Right? Let's keep looking for a way out. Okay. Alright. Dead end again. It goes up, so probably leads out. Yeah. Cool. But leverage. But. Okay. So I need to find a way to shift those rocks, or there's going to be like another door here. Just leads us outside. Or just jump across. Come on, Casper, you got this. Easy. Piece of fish. You can deal with that. Great, we can get it that way. Too high for either of us. climb my shoulders, see if you can push it push it out of the way. Like a kitchen? Abbey kitchen? I don't think so. It is big though. Under the convent. Is the end of the nuns? No. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you lift the grate? Something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little and I don't think I can squeeze through. Might be able to reach. Oh, you got something? Come on, Caspar. You got a fire poker? Right. Use that to move the rocks. I mean, I don't know why Caspar's left to carry everything, Andreas. Whatever. Well, you do you. I think it's rude. Whatever. I might as well have a look whilst I'm here. This a door? Appears to be so. Strange one. I'll try and nudge it. Given the distance of travel and the elevation, it must lead to the crypt under the abbey. Can't get it because someone's passed it in front of it. If my shoving isn't waking them up, they're either dead drunk or knocked out. Right. Well, we already had a poke up in the convent kitchen, so we can try that on the stones. Cannot believe how much of this church is connected up. Right, okay. Definitely heading back then. I think I had to jump over to get back to that bit, didn't I? I did, because that was the kitchen. That's where we got the poker. More aqueduct. Oh, you hopped, skipping a jump? Oh, just a straight up jump. There we go. Oh, Caspar. We'll get there eventually. Right. Was this it? Was it? Right. Time to get digging. I'll hear something. Shouldn't come here during the day. Had to. The farmers are out for blood. And? Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him, did you? Why'd you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow. Because of the note that sent you in hysterics. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed the murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you stop? Doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about the artist? Could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? Don't think so. Good, then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. The abbot will stay in power, pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet, go home, don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. Alright, if you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Of course, I'm sorry. Okay. We have 2 suspects then. Glad we'll find it out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. You think Mistress Hannah could have killed all? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill all? The presence overthrow the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Curacao. Hardly be any visitors. There'll hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. I mean, Anna has a motive. It's possible she killed to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Killian just to see how committed she was. Right. Couldn't remember what Nico looked like. First, let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. You'll get suspicious if you walk around town like this. Right. Get some scran. Wash up. Keep collecting that, expecting it to be something different. Right. Anna. Can't spot to join us for supper. Another time. I need to talk to your husband first. Do you have a moment? Yeah, something wrong? Oh no, I don't know if you've noticed anything odd about your mother lately. She ask you watch the inn by yourself very often? Sometimes, I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evenings when she gets tired, but lately she's been leaving during Sext. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the rat house. I usually watch then until she gets back. There's one other thing. Mom left in a hurry one night, and I was cleaning up around the bar. I found this note. You will destroy the abbey. Hell will swallow the hand of St. Moritz. The rat house after St. John's fire. Another note. What does it mean? St. John's fire. I wonder if that means the bonfire. Same hand as the one 7 years ago. Couldn't have been left for one of the guests. Note could have been one. Could have been for one of your parents then. But why? I don't want to destroy the abbey, even if the abbot is cruel to the peasants. Right. Wilbur is getting Peter calm for now. Hope that note helps. Just don't tell mum or dad, alright? Don't might have bigger connections than you think. Yeah, you should get back to work. I ain't promising nothing. Nico, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you could do the family a lot of joining us for a meal. I need to talk to you about your wife first. And then we'll eat. Oh, did I just launch straight in? Which gets up to the ruins? Yes. Okay. Quite. But I love her and I have to think of Killian. I just don't know what to do. Don't really understand her. When I'm mysterious, what are we to do? That's the logical response. Fair retribution, is it? I mean, both of them are like, just have one of us. Ah, Nico's not going to do that. It's sinful. Won't it be fair? Although it's possible we don't have to worry about it for too long. She's glad Otto died. What? What? So, wait, because I showed sympathy, that marked me down. I should have just turned around and went, "Ah, you're pathetic, mate." Cassie, don't you worry. I know you've got your dinner on. You've got your family there. Do not worry about it. It's all good. She never said anything about Otto to you? She never did. Now, please leave me be. Let's have dinner with them. Let's see how awkward this gets. Wait, actually, before I do that, journal. Right, so another murder, investigate the murder, golden hand. the miller. It's just got someone killed. Oh, because... Wait. Oh, this is everything I've done. Did you do not browsing with the threatened pilgrims? It's clear she's having an affair with the miller. Hmm. I wonder if I can talk to Linhart before I have dinner. Because having dinner is going to move everything on. Else. Can't right now. Just need to speak with folk. Then I can think about eating. Paul. Do you want Master Miller? Have you done real art? Yes. Doing sketches of Tassing also here. All art created from the artist's heart is real art, Paul. You don't need fancy paints or canvases to be an artist. How's your art going? Dad can hear. Oh, right. The art going. Practicing a lot more. House even showed me a big book of prints. He said they use a technique called woodcutting. Have you done woodcutting, Master Miller? I did something while in Krakow, yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Wish Dad would change his mind about art. Maybe one day, Paul. Just go back to help my dad. See you later, Master Miller. Right. You. Welcome back to Tassing. Though perhaps it's not so welcome given you've arrived just in time for another murder. Quite unfortunate timing. We'll find the killer. Stall them. Either they'll see the error of their ways or the Duke will send soldiers to Tassing. Show of force, that'll quench the peasant's bloodlust. Just say nothing. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. Join my family for a meal or see the mountains. Just let me know. I want to be able to speak to him about stuff. You know what? Right, we'll have dinner here. So glad you could join us. And your apprentice, Casper. Of course, Casper. Welcome. I hope you enjoy everything I prepared this evening, Lenhart. I hope you enjoy everything prepared this evening. Lenhart, will you pray before the meal? Who else would? You? All our guests? It's not a problem. Right, blah blah blah. That's just a pure dick, man. I'm sorry for them. Must say, Andreas, I'm sorry I never had you eat with us in your first visit to Tassing. I was preoccupied running the mill. Preoccupied. You know how busy your father is, Paul. Lenhart is always working on something. Just keep quiet. Well, I've remedied that little lapse in courtesy now. You're getting the best I have to offer. And the best I have to offer is the best in Tassing. Some venison, custard pie, all up on bread. If you have some time, you should come hunting with me up in the mountains. It's exhilarating. I'll think about it. Enough about Tassing. Tell me how you've made that fortune. How is life in Nuremberg? What? That's fine. Now that wife around, you can get up to all sorts of fun while you're here in Tassing. What else? Involving parties if you know what to do. Don't want to encroach. Now, you're certainly a man passionate about his work if you've made so much of yourself in so short a time. Business around here could learn a thing or two from you. No one around here even knows what work is anymore. Of course, I'm raising Paul will be better than all that. Boy's got to have higher aspirations. What do you want to do, Paul? I'd like to be like you, Master Miller. I love seeing the art in the church. I want to paint like that someday. This nonsense again. Say, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing a wee murder investigating. Don't you worry. Do you think I could be an artist, Master Miller, even though I'm a little old to start? Of course you can, Paul. course. Abandon your father, Paul. Spit on everything I've done for you, for this family. Alright, catch you. Sure, Paul was only showing his appreciation for Andrew's vocation and work. Aye, it was Paul. I told Paul, it's like, keep fucking at it. Going to make sure Paul becomes an artist. Well, I mean, keep talking else, see where it gets you. You know what? No, I'm going to keep at it. Don't bother Andres, he'll be too busy for that sort of thing when he's older. I apologise for my son's ungracious behaviour. Time for venison. Glad you come back to Tassing. Giving me some real conversation at least. Have you been busy investigating the murder, Andres? Business of yours, Els. Yep. Well, with any luck, the Duke will send soldiers here before Peter escalates things further. And I hope this all ends when there's even more violence. The peasants need a little taste of violence to put them in their place. Do not like him. One would think our peasants could learn from the failures of Swabia, but, well, God didn't really fashion them for thinking, did he? I don't think peasants are the problem. They most certainly are. I didn't agree with all, but at least I could see his point of view. Now that Peter is leading the mob, there's no sense to be made of any of it. He's just out for revenge. All it says that's what the abbot is doing. What the abbot is doing isn't Christian. You're going to tell the abbot of all people it's not Christian, Paul? Yeah, I am, actually. The abbey is entitled to profit from the land it owns and retain what it produces, just as we do. Who's Ulrich again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, give him more credit. Not at the table. I've had my fill anyway, and I'd hate to keep you from your work with more idle chatter, Andreas. You really must come hunting with me. It'll be a day you won't ever forget. Yeah, I'm investigating a murder. It would help I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. Fine. No need to rush off right after the meal, so speak to me again when you're rested and ready to go. We stop. Right, let's have a look. Journal. Let's go hunt in the mountains. Harrison is appropriate time for such pursuits, but maybe we'll let something slip while away from town. I mean, not got much else to go on. I don't really have anything to go on. Do you have a moment? How about you and Hannah? So? Let's try that. I told Hannah not to meet me there in the middle of the day. I think I give a shit about who knows about us. Like most of them in this town, Andreas. No one has ever done anything about it. Won't change that. You don't scare me. What do you want? Not very delicate about the matter. Not straight to the point. She's a devilish woman, sure, but too cowardly. She won't even admit to her husband he's a cuckold, much less murderer at all. Much less murder at all. If you were looking for someone to blame, try Martin. Something off about him and Otto knew it. Now, can be done with this tiresome inquisition. I have things to do. That was one of the options, wasn't it, to go speak to Martin? I think all I can do just now is sleep. It's far too late. We'll head back and see if I can speak to Martin in the morning. I'm not even in the right place. Did I walk right past it? I did. Nope, you got no more to say. question Anna. Yes, actually. That's what a break from other work sometimes. I want a way to let off steam. But really, Hannah, Leonard, you could do better. What are you talking about? I know you're cheating on your husband with Leonard. Did I not tell you? Overhead to you talking. Andreas, what do you want from me? I understand the urge, but why would you risk your happiness for someone like Lenhart? The handsome man, strong, forthright, knows what he wants. A proper man. Not like Nico. Nico is so boring, weak. He avoids taking a stance, avoids making the tough choices. See, so when it comes to tough choices... Yeah. God, Andreas, you accused me of killing Otto? I disagree with Otto, but why would I want to kill him? Look around. Is Tassing better with him dead? First you hold the ruin of my family over my head, and now this. Unless there's anything more you need, I won't abide by this foolishness. I'm not doing great this time. I'm doing very badly. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, yeah, aye. Not the smartest move to accuse her, but wake your boy too. How the hell did you get? Aye, how did you get in? I'm reading the comments. Let's go. We'll be asking the questions, Miller. Right, fine. We'll get up. On Casper. Honestly, thought he wasn't going to wake up for a second there. Something's happened in the commons. Peter and others want us there. Will we be alright? I won't let it happen to you, don't you worry. Alright, now that everyone's here, we can start. The hell did you wake me up for? We're holding a trial for Otto's murderer. You're the one with the evidence. I have not... Yeah, I have 7 hours left. Right? Are you mad about the law? We should wait for a judge, not do this ourselves. We don't have the time, Mailer. While we have the abbot, we can find justice in our own terms. Alright, Daniel, just in time for the tribunal. Although I had 7 hours left to gather more evidence, and they just woke me up in the middle of the night and go, doing it now. Get fucking common, we're doing it now. I'm like, I have not had the time. I don't have anything. I have very circumstantial stuff at best. I mean, to be fair, that's what happened with the first one, so yeah. I mean, why not? We'll go on all in circumstantial. If I can just have a meeting. Ugh, nothing worse than a Monday morning. It's not worse than a Monday morning meeting, especially when maybe a bank holiday. But apart from having to work and apart from the meeting, I hope you're doing good, Dan. I hope you had a nice wee weekend and all. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. You lose this advantage further, Gerno will make sure no one ever investigates Otto's death. What advantage, man? Oh, sorry, I honestly thought it was a UK bank holiday, but I think it might just be... Is it just Scotland? Is it just Glasgow? I can't remember. Just seeing my noisy drum and bass loving downstairs neighbour is moving out. Oh, amazing. Amazing, Dan. Get good annual leave but no bank holidays. Oh, right. Sorry, Si. I thought you were just having a go at those lazy Scots again because we've got another bank holiday. So do you... See if you don't get the bank holiday, Dan, do you get that back as annual leave? So, like, so you can take it whenever? Karen gets the same. Karen doesn't get any bank holidays, but she'll get that as part of her annual leave instead. Time in lieu, that's the phrase. Thanks. Thank you, Si. Time in lieu. Alright, get added to annual leave. Yeah, that's honestly that is much better. See, like, because if you get the bank holiday and then everyone else gets the bank holiday, you go out and everyone's out. Whereas you could be like, no, just maybe I'll just move it to the Wednesday so everyone's back and work, and you're like, what do you take? See, tactically, get it, Si. See me and you, man. Me and you. Bye, Dan. I am extremely happy for you that your arsehole neighbour is out. Hopefully, you just get a nice, quiet person in. Just have a nice wee life. See, barely a day to investigate. You said I had a day. You're taking 7 hours off me. Answer the man. Well, you better fucking decide, Mela, or you can watch that damned Abbey go up in flames. I mean, no, Agnes. I have a woman in labour right next door. This behaviour is shameful. Every fucking one of you should look ashamed. If she loses her child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. Agnes is right. I know you want justice, my husband, for your friend, but I don't want things to get worse than they already are. Please, Dad, give Andreas a little more time. Fucking told. We've got until that baby is born. After that, we'll claim our justice. Right, so they'll pop in and be like, can you just, like, cross your legs and just squeeze in for, like, another couple of days? Ah, shit. That looks official. Good evening. Is it customary in Tassing that the people gather in the commons in the middle of the night? We do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Who's asking? My name is Tristan von Frauenberg. I'm here on behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been disturbing and discussing the 12 articles. He is also aware that you have been disputing conditions of taxation and land use with the Abbot of Kirsau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek to punish Tassing for these disputes, but his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the Abbot and monks of Kirsau within the Abbey. I mean, I think imprisoned is a strong term. They chased them with torches and pitchforks and they locked themselves in the library. We didn't lock them in there. I mean, you know, this is insult. This is rebellion. For this, there can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate Kirsau Abbey and release the Abbot and all monks. If this is not done, the Duke's soldiers will enter the town and the Abbey in force. As certain as night follows day, they will kill every man and boy who stands in their way. So if we just get all the women of the town stand in the way, it should be fine. Because they'll only kill every man and boy. So if we get all the women, we should be fine then. Is what you're telling me. Yep. See if this wee guy said we'll kill everyone that gets in the way. Then they'd be like, right, everybody, get back. Too far. But he said every man and boy. So just like, right, ladies, please create a wall. They won't do anything. Don't worry about it. No, but should have listened to other demands. We are starving. Such efforts were necessary since the townsfolk are also suffering under the abbot's increased taxes. The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concessions can be made regarding the death tax and the use of the forest for wood. Of course, only under the strict condition that the abbot is released unharmed. I mean, can we take a finger? Just take the pinky or something. It doesn't need that. Nobody uses that. What do the peasants get? What about our taxes? What about the right to use the woods for grazing, for fishing? Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the abbot and take what is offered, or you can remain defiant and face the consequences. It will yield you little save steel and fire. Sunset. Tomorrow. See? There you go, Germany. North Italy. Either just outside Italy or just in Italy. But North Italy. Do you know what I find? Like, the whole thing, that wee guy turned up and he's like, I'm sorry. Is it common that you all just gather here in the middle of the night? And you're like, why are you here in the middle of the night to deliver a message? I mean, you're just as much an idiot in this whole situation here. I'll be surprised if she's got anything else to say. No. Right. I need to speak to Martin. Tassing is Bavaria. I guess I. Have you only heard something about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but you know, you know, you know, like it had something to do with it. Oh no, I think I remember something like that. Would you? Then again, I try not to eavesdrop in conversations. I don't want to get yelled at or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. He always tends to listen to people's lips. Buy around for everyone, you can have a run of the place. Be here a while though. Maybe later. Oh, I go talk to Martin. Fred goes to Germany. I'm happy with my guess then. Right. My geography is shocking. Actually, there's a map. Oh, Europe. There we are. Ah, yeah, that's much more Germany. You think I don't know if I can get my mouse up. I can see it. I always think that Italy's bigger than it is. And I thought, see that wee kind of dark line you've got, like that was all kind of like Italy. And then Germany started like up here. So it's like we've got France here. Well, there's France. Like, they've got like Denmark. Is that Denmark? That's Denmark, isn't it? Aye, I know the countries in here, but I get like them mixed up with where they kind of sit. And this is down here though. Anyway, geography lesson over. Let's go find Martin. Where would Martin be? Martin might be down at the farms. He's a wee farmer. I'm like, I know the countries, I know kind of roughly where they are. If you ask for like specifics. Nah. I'm out. It's Peter, New York. Need to find Martin. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you learn. Does it? Oh, Martin Power, right. It's actually on the map. Yeah. You, Martin? Okay, I can't speak to Martin. Speak to cat, though. You can speak general knowledge. Yep. Yeah. Not very good at it. Although I do play Worldo and Global to try and help. So I'm getting better with my Africa knowledge, or like kind of where the countries are. Still not entirely good on capitals, but I'm getting better at where things are. It's easy to pull from the memory when there's something to associate with rather than just point to map. Yeah. Well for yourself. Oh, I even spoke to her. She's got the posture of an artist, that's for sure. Good strong face. Brings you back to Tassing. Just passing. How are you, cat? Last year has been challenging, but I'm stronger now. France passed away a few winters ago, then Wolf. Brigade and I nearly lost the farm and our mines. Martin returned shortly after, and he's proved to be a changed man. A good man. Saved us from destitution. Don't know what else to say. There's nothing to say. He was a good boy, a sweet, good little boy. Stars dimmed when he passed. That was years ago. I try not to dwell on it. To be strong for Brigadier, and to find solace in the knowledge he is with God now. Times may be hard and taxing right now, but God truly does answer our prayers. Glad you and your family well, cat. Despite all of this. Did anybody ask you more about your son? What changed? Still gone by the time you left Tassing. Returned several weeks later like you always did. Was it his travels or time? Only God knows the truth of a man's heart. I suspect the challenges he faced on the road improved his memories of home. He hasn't stolen anything or run off in years. Truly the Lord provides for his faithful. He and Otto were arguing the other day. Do you know why? Sorry, interest, but I don't know anything about that. Martin supports Otto in his cause against Abbott's taxes. Don't have any cause to fight. Then why were they fighting? Not have any reason to hurt Otto. Of course not. They'd become close friends the past few years, like brothers. Brothers quarrel. After France died, God blessed me by returning my son to me healed of his darkness. We should be giving thanks to the Lord. Uh, we should be giving thanks to the Lord like Martin. Sorry, don't want to stop you. I know my son. Martin would never do such a thing. Cheers for the chat. Until then, right, I can't actually speak anymore to Martin, can I? Nah. Big Vegeta here, I suppose. I mean, but he seems changed. For the better, yes. But all the grief he gave me, we're happy now. Not so bad? Of course not. Did get into an argument with Otto when I was coming out of town though. What happened there? Why are the questions about my husband, Andreas? I was looking for any reason that someone might want to murder Otto. Otto was pressing Martin to support him in the town commons, Andreas. Martin has changed, but his history in this town is remembered. He doesn't want to cause more trouble. He doesn't want to speak in the commons because he's afraid of the abbot. Squabbled over it, that's all. Otto threatened Martin if he didn't cooperate. What was your husband so afraid Otto knew? Your husband can't have changed that much. Damn it! How am I failing everything? I know that Otto and Martin had quarrelled, but that's all. Maybe he flew off the handle with Otto. You know how men are. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything else about the matter. Now please, I need to get back to work. Right. Time to hit up the pub. We're going to get folk drunk. Let's loosen some tongues, shall we? Or do we listen in a confession? I can't remember. Oh, no, wait, that was yesterday. Why are you here? Oh, you stay here, that's why. Enjoy the bonfire. Up to the murder. See, Otelia's got it right. I thought that he was here last time there's a murder, then he goes away. No murders for 7 years. Comes back. Here's another one. Yeah, I hear you. He's gone. Seems like a strange response from him who made a shrine to her dead husband. My own sake, I suppose. I understand that. Stupid, but I understand it. Can't imagine why anyone would come to Tassing unless they were desperate. You work for Father Thomas? Work for? I'm his slave. I clean this damn church and keep his house so I have a roof over my head. Around the time the Baron was murdered, I lost my home. That bastard, the abbot, took it from me. Now I have to rely on the charity of the church. I hate the church as much as the abbey. I wish there were a hell so I could send a lot of those holy men there. I understand. You don't. You can. No matter. Do you know anything about Otto's murder? Why would I and why do you care? I always see Peter and other peasants burn down the abbey. Well, you're talking to the wrong woman. It would be my midsummer dream come true if that abbey burned down. My mistake. Yeah, absolutely chose the wrong response there. Whoop. Meadow. Time to get drunk. Yeah, let's do it. Wow, that filled up in like an hour. Yeah, I'm buying drinks. I'd like to say a few words about the man Tassing just lost, Otto Zimmerman. I know it's hard to think about anything but the Duke's soldiers right now, but listen for a moment. Oh, we're on the table. Otto was a good man. Stuck up for the people of this town. And he was a loving husband to Eva and a good father to Otts. His reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth. Duaro! Just thinking about the Germanic churches in this period. So, after some huge Roman catacombs were unearthed, lots of supposed saints' bodies were carried across the Alps into Germany, where they were often interred as decorated, bejeweled mummies in places like this village. They be tourist attractions and reasons for pilgrims to come across Europe and other German states. I have seen pictures of body parts of saints, and they're very, yeah, like big, over the top kind of pieces. I can't remember, was it a skull and there's like an arm at somebody? Like two separate saints. Quite interesting. Saintly relics really interesting. The entire convents of nuns were devoted to the clothing and decoration of them. I mean, fair enough. It seems this is the kind of issue I've got with the church, right? Because it's meant to be you're there. The whole thing is you may be there, right? Passing on word to God, all that kind of thing, like serving the people, blah blah blah. But churches, I mean, whilst like churches are beautiful to look at, and then see everything to do with the relics and all that kind of thing is all very interesting. They're so trying to think of a way to phrase it. They're so like expensive looking, right? They're all like draped in gold and jewels and bits and pieces and just really expensive stuff, which I feel like kind of goes against what the whole point of it is. They're not meant to be some big theatric, big over the top, grand kind of shit. For lack of a better way of phrasing it, it's always a wee bit off putting to see me like, oh, this is a relic of a saint. I need to worship it, man. Worship the saint and look at it draped in gold and draped in jewels, none of which you'll ever have because you're too poor. We're not going to help you, but we will drape this arm or this skull, or this foot, this leg piece, fucking ribs. Just drape it in stuff that could like pay off your house and let you live, the whole town live comfortably forever. It's always a bit. Ugh. I think it was in part associate them more with divinity using only earthly materials. I get it. I just think it's a bit crappy. See, like this, I know this is all fictional. When you think about it, they've got like the hand of Saint Maurice up there, and it's like draped in gold. Everyone here is struggling. The tax is too high. People are struggling to buy. People have died, and you're like, what are you doing? Like you have all the shit you need to pay. I don't even know what costs. Oh, well, I don't know what cost the Abbey has, like food and the like. All your stuff's there, and you want these poor people to come and worship all this kind of gold laden, jeweled stuff when they're all struggling. You know, like it just doesn't sit right with me that a religious group can be like, oh, why help people? Like if you follow our rules, worship whoever god and all that, will help you, and then they're like, but look at all our nice shiny gold stuff. It's a bit, yeah. But also make the peasants wish it could be like that and closer to the idea of wealth. It just doesn't sit right with me. We aren't Lutherans. The most prominent of the Protestant branches, Lutherans were banned from propagating their ideas in the Holy Roman Empire and suffered severe persecution for their beliefs. It's manipulative and marketing at best. It's also grave robbing and desecration of some randomer's body at worst. Yes. Yeah. Eat the rich, I guess we say. Yeah, yeah. Eat the rich. No one should have an obscene amount of wealth. I think everyone has the right to be comfortable. Like, not have to worry, not have to live paycheck to paycheck, or like have like massive bills and all that. And there should not be. There should be nobody that's obscenely rich. It's fucking hideous. But I did see somebody that was like, what was it? I can't remember. But you know, like the wee meme where it's like, oh, it's the brain, it's like this, and then it's like getting more and more elaborate, but it's like these bigger thoughts. One was like 100 men versus one bear. But another one was like, well, what about 460 million of us versus 10 billionaires? And you're like, do that. Just take them all out, distribute the wealth, sorted. Everybody wins. Too late. Oh, Martin's. Wait, is that Martin? Who am I speaking to then? Samuel. Staying at the Golden Hand, aren't you? Yes, and yes. My name's Samuel Grau. I'm recruiting men to become Landsnecks. Well, when some actual men show up. I don't think we've met. How do you know my name? People say you got the Abbey's prior killed a few years back. Well, kind of true. I didn't say it was fair. That's what people say. Telling you, young Hans and Fabians about the life of a Landsnecht. Mercenaries found throughout the whole of the Roman Empire in service of the Imperial Army. They are known for their colourful, flamboyant fashion, their ferocity, and their short lifespans. To pay like, is it dangerous? Landsneck. Thank you, Si. Oh, damn it. Didn't skip that. 13 to 15 golden. More than 10. Yes, it's 385 more than 10. You have 10 golden. Oh, I don't have any. Alright, okay. Do you know what? It sounds right, so we'll just go with that. Yes, you're looking from a family that isn't completely impoverished. Why do you not? It's like folks saying snake instead of snake. The boy is my apprentice. I understand this though. Casper's a fine lad. I'll never let you down. You know what? Casper hasn't done it, is ever let me down. A good egg. You be interested in playing a card game to pass the time? We're playing Lansquenet. Not familiar. The simple. What I play? No. I want to see if I can talk to anyone here. Barbara. Werner. Not right now, Si. Can we have a wee chat? Have we play a game? Also, don't embarrass myself. Drinks to honor a dear friend. Simply a toast and drink to his memory. Kind gesture. It was a long road here from Mildorf. We came to visit the shrine of St. Moritz, but the sister said it's closed because of some trouble. The triple trench. Oh, damn it. Oh, I should have went straight there. If you told me that before, I would have just told everybody here. So, no, fuck off. I got a triple triad game to play. Alright. So it's because of some trouble. Spelunks are hiding from the peasants in the abbey. That's one way to put it. Well, a priest told me to take a pilgrimage here after God saved my little goat's life. I'm happy for your goat. Means the boy, Philip over there. Oh, right. God damn it, Philip, get off the table. He's not balling anybody. Alright, alright. Sometimes you can't help but cuss. Anyway, the boy climbed up in the tree, jumped off, and landed on his hand on a board with a nail through it. Arms swelled like a bloated pig in the sun. Should describe it that way? You're vets, man. Had such an awful fever, like it was boiling in his own skin. Prayed to God to save my little goat, and the next day, a miracle. Very next day. He was very fortunate. Let's just say that. I asked a priest in Mildorf how to thank God. And they were like, do you know how to walk off to Kielsa and go pray at the shrine? See the hand of St. Maurice. He's just like bothering other people at other tables. Since you can imagine how disappointed we are that the shrine is closed. Or you can imagine. Hopefully won't have to wait that long. Just Martin taking matters in his own hand. Why listen? It's no trouble. Do I know you? Possible I travelled around a bit when I was younger. Must be it. Thank you for returning the boy. Were you here on St. John's Eve? Am I just imagining that he looks like Martin? Am I just causing drama for no reason? Oh, we arrived yesterday morning. Why? Try to see if someone was involved. I don't think we could help with that. Right. Thank you anyway. I talked to Martin. I feel like he's going to let something slip. Werner. See, because you said that last time, so all I can think is Werner Hogs every time I see his name. I keep forgetting his actual surname. Esta technique vanese man only oviste de persona. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, not doing well with this. What do you want? Just point me your friends. I'll introduce the doctors, but don't embarrass me. Of course, why would I embarrass you? Don't try to show me up, alright? Intellittore, permettitemi di presentarvi Andres Mela, il maestro artista di Norimberga. Marcantonio Orsi, Vincenzo Ambrosi, and Angelo Gacciani. Esteemed doctors from Bologna travelled to Flanders. È un piacere conservarsi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Ci sei levo. Possiamo parlare tutti italiano? What a relief, we can all speak Italian. Costa stavamo discutendo. What were we discussing? La natura historia di Plinio el Vecchio. Pliny the Elder's natural history. Pliny the Elder, 1st century Roman historian, statesman, and philosopher known for his work Natural History, which made many considered to be the first encyclopedia. You're a murder. It's shit. Fair enough. Inutilmente riduttivo. That's unnecessarily reductive. Andreas. Conoscete la naturalis historia de Plinio el Vecchio? Are you familiar with Pliny the Elder's natural history? Sarebbe divertente perché mai un artista dovrebbe conoscere la naturalis historia. That'd be funny. Why would an artist know natural history? What fell in depth with it during my medical training in university. Devo dire che mi sorprende molto scoprire che un artista abbia frequentato la facoltà di medicina. I must say I'm shocked here that an artist went to medical school. Ovviamente non... You know what? Whilst it's fun to try and read the Italian, I'm not doing that well. Obviously didn't graduate, or he would be a doctor, not an artist. Yes, clearly. Well, where were we? Natural history is shit. So said Niccolo Leonicino 30 years ago. This is nothing new. Why does it still need to be debated? We're all still using the text, not practice, so the debate is ended, is it not? Unless Leonicino has published a work to replace Pliny. Of course he has not, but the question remains if the mistakes in natural history are simply transcription errors or something worse. Even Colinuccio, Pliny's greatest defender, admits that there are translation errors. Everyone accepts this. True, yes, yes. But Leonicino's criticism is deeper than that. He also calls into question that Arab sources we rely on to identify our medicines. Between transcription errors and bad sources, why does anyone still revere it as though it were a word of God? I did not know Dio was Italian for God. Dare we ask your opinion on the matter? Dare we ask your opinion on the matter? It's impractical throughout such a foundational text without a suitable replacement. This vigorous criticism should be held as a call for learned men to compare their own experiences to what's in the text. Doing so will refine mankind knowledge for the betterment of all. Didn't realise we're an artist, philosopher in the midst. Many thanks, Aristotle. Dr. Stolls, that seems unkind. There's nothing wrong with being high-minded. Didn't someone just die here in St. John's Eve? Angela, that's who we toasted to. Andreas bought the drinks. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Andreas. My German is so poor I didn't understand. Don't trouble yourself. Did you know the man well? Well enough, he was a good man. Then I pray that he is near to God. I was there when it happened, or right after it happened. Dr. Stotts and his neighbour were the first on the scene. What was all that commotion? Was that what all that commotion was about? It woke us up, but we didn't know what was happening. Getting unusual around the time? We called out for the innkeeper. He and his boy came out and looked confused. Anything else? I heard there was an accident by the town hall. It was no accident. Someone intentionally loosed some lumber that dropped on the poor man's head. As he arrived in the scene, Dr. Stotts saw a suspicious figure lurking in the darkness. It was murder. Cue suspect number 1. It appears so. I pray they catch the culprit and give him the justice he deserves. Remember anything else about that night? No, afraid not. The entire evening is still shrouded in mystery. Doctor always looks severely pissed off. It was nice meeting you, gentlemen, but I must tend to other business. Safe journeys. Many thanks. God be with you, Andreas. Oh, Andreas. Never mind. Damn it! I'm not doing well with this investigation, man. Right, last thing, because I do need to start finishing up. Because I need to head out. Speak to Samuel. Why not? This will be the last thing we'll do. So simple enough. Pay attention. If you get anything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you. If you forget anything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you dealt in the centre. That means you win. If you see matching cards going into the discard pile, your chances of winning are going down because there are only 4 of a kind in the deck. At the start of each hand, everyone has the ante. Damn it! After the ante, the dealer shuffles, then deals 1 card to every player at the table, starting with himself. All cards are dealt face up in this game, so we all know what we're dealing with. The value of the card is only important if you run through the whole deck, but it may influence your strategy. In this game, the Queen is the high card, followed by the King, then the Farmer. Usually from 9 AM to 9 PM. Yeah, I need to eat, man. Each turn you can raise the ante, stay or fall from the game. What cards in the deck? 3 besides 1 result in the victory. I think I can figure the odds. I'll win. I didn't get that. If any player raises, every other player must meet the raise. Right. When all players are finished, we deal 3 cards into the discard pile, then we bet again. Right, so I can bet. And 1 goes in the middle. If it matches any player's card, that player wins. If it doesn't match, we go to another round until someone wins. Right, so 7, 6, 2. I think I'm getting this. I'll bet. I've had no other Farmers? Yeah. It's good that Andreas has got the logician brain. If we run out of cards, the highest card wins. If multiple players have high cards, the highest suit wins. Leaves high, followed by hearts, bells, and then acorns. Right. We got a 6. We got a 3. We got a king. We got a 6. Well bet. 6, 1. Damn it. I'll stay. I've still got a chance. I'll bet then. Chance up. I'll bet. Boom. Won a game. Now one hand's been dealt, the dealer hands the deck to the player on his left. He is now the dealer for the next hand. Got a 1, got a 7. 2, cool. Let's bet. I've only got a 26% chance. Can we have some beer? Why not? Master Mela is paling. King. I like Mistress Hannah. Dad says she brings food to the men working in the rat house. My dad says she's always over there. Weird. Maybe it's just Christian charity. Come on, boys, back to the game. Damn it. Stay. Don't want to fold quite yet. Get another 7 down there. Bliss. Continue. We get a wee bit of goss here. 4, 7, 2. Oh. I'll bet. Have a Father Samuel. All over the Empire and down south, Nevada, Milan, Pavia. Really far away. I've not heard those places. Heard about that battle in Pavia, I think. You fought the French. French and Italian, Swiss too, beat them all. I saw the King of France humiliated as my brothers took him prisoner and led him from the field. If I die in my sleep tonight, I can say that I basked in glory for one day of this miserable life. Bet. I mean, it's not great, but why is the Queen high on the King? Because a lady is a patron of all land snakes. Land snakes, that's all going way. I choose to honour her in this way. We're running out of cards, but damn it! Right, last game. Yeah, bet. We'll do alright. 6, 2, King. Doing good. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Right, damn it. I'm out. I swear if see if a 4 appears. Oh, fine. Seriously, man. Unreal. Oof. Hands winning. You know what? One last game. Then I really need to finish. Need to head out. 3, 1. Eater. Oh, I mean, I'm going to bet with that. My card. Oh, no. I just need to head to the shops. I need to get some messages in. Oh, I didn't mean to fold. Ah, well. I meant to bet. Oh, well. But I know, I want to get to the shops before it gets busy. Oh, I'm fine. Oh no, wait, that's my extra card now. I got farmers. They're making books and holding guns. Some people call them. Others may call them knaves, undermen, overmen. Just farmers. That's twice I could have won. I'm bad at this game. I mean, understand it. I'm just bad at it. Yeah, that's true. Twice I folded and twice I could have won, but didn't fold. Oh. Gonna kick off. What's wrong with you? Blind? Dumb? What is that one incidente? Oh, that's one of the doctors. Swear. Yeah, Martin's gonna know. The hell he's saying? Speak German. See that? Wait, what I say? It's just beer. Oh, you want to fight? You came to the right place, fancy man. Fucking hell. Right, right. Come on now. Come on now. I don't think this is one you. This is how you wanted to go, is it, Master Andreas? Shouldn't get involved, Casper. Just stay out of the way. Try reasoning. I was so tempted. I'm at my mother's town. His body's barely cold. Aye. Look at your pricks. I bought drinks to all remember him to lighten the burden of his death. I don't think a drunken brawl was a proper way to remember him. Everyone out! Everyone out! What a way to end it. Visiting the rat house will be for tomorrow. And oh wait, there's auto saves, didn't it? Jump in here, see, back it. Auto saves. 3 seconds ago. Perfect. Oh, right. What a place to end. Yeah, big old, like, someone's been murdered. What a big old bar fight. Made every single one of them feel bad about it. The way it should be. That was good. I can't believe we're in the middle of another bloody murder, man. Honestly. Just cannot win. No one's online. I don't know if anyone's on later. That's not the right thing. What am I looking for? Schedules. Right. You know what? Jason's on later. So we'll just do a cheeky wee offline raid. Mute myself so I hear my own voice. This is good. This is good. I am looking forward to seeing how this goes tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. That way. This one, right here. We're back tomorrow night. What's some more Pentiment? We'll see how this murder mystery goes, this investigation. I'm hoping it goes better than the last one. And I'm hoping I'm actually getting the right person, whoever the right person is. I'm not entirely sure. But it's looking... I've got a couple. Even though the series didn't do, I've got a couple in mind. But see what happens. But yeah, sorry, I need to keep this very abrupt because I need to dash off just now. But thank you all for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Dan, I hope work flies by for you. But yeah, take care all. I'll be back tomorrow. Jason's going to be on later. He's only on until 4:30, so just keep the stream up for the next 4 and a bit hours. That's all I ask. I think it's reasonable. Keep it up. And when it goes live, there you go, something else to watch. Until tomorrow, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. And before I forget, the Zomboid Monday, so make sure to be following Southie because we're going to be doing some more zombie stuff. Okay, right? That's it. Take care. Bye.